Yo, what's goody, y'all? It's your boy Cameron. I'm back with another reaction video. How you guys feeling? How you guys doing? How you guys day going? Comment down below. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Today we're reacting to She's for the Streets. She had a baby by the son, stepdad, and brother-in-law. 3 kids by 21. TikTok story. Before we get into this video, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe with that like button, turn on post notifications to be notified every time I post a video. Also, if you guys have any videos like from react to social media sites in the description below, feel free to send them in and I react to them. With that being said, let's get right into this video.
Story time on how I met my baby dad.
That was your
I've been
trick,
keeping
babe,
this a secret
because
for a long time. So when I tell y'all, don't
my new boo wants to introduce me to his dad, but seeing my story times.
go telling everybody. So my second baby dad was my first baby dad's stepdad. Keep up. My second baby dad was my first baby dad's stepdad.
Yo.
I first met my baby dad when I was like 16 years old, my second baby dad. I first met him when I was like 16 years old. I was dating my first baby dad. But at the time, I didn't have a child by my first baby dad. He was just my boyfriend, you feel me? And so my second baby dad was dating my first baby dad mom. So, yeah, twisted, I know. Before y'all judge me, just hear my story. Just hear my story. So at the time, I was 16 years old, dating my boyfriend, which is now my first child's dad. So he stayed out late one night, and this is how me and my second baby dad encountered each other. My boyfriend at the time was out all night, you know, at a party. I'm blowing up his phone. He not answering. Y'all know how motherfuckers be when they 16 years old. I'm at his house though. So my second baby dad, which at the time was my boyfriend's mom boyfriend. Y'all keep it up. He walks in the room, he sit on the bed, and he say, "You don't need to be crying over no boy, whatever, woo, woo, woo. You need a man like me in your life." So I was like, you know, like my mouth dropped.
For starters, if he's dating your boyfriend at the time's mother, then his ass need to be in jail. Because you were 16. I don't know how old your boyfriend was, but if he was older than 18, 21, his ass need to be in jail too. Because that is wild. Oh, you need to be crying about the boy. Nigga, what? What? This song play that stepdad shit. This song play that shit. Because you just can't trust people, bro. You just never know.
And whatever, like, you know, because at the time I'm dating somebody my age. I'm 16. So I'm like, why would he say that? But I ain't taking, you know, nothing, whatever. So let's just skip. A couple years later, I ended up pregnant by my boyfriend. So with my son dad. So I ended up pregnant by him. And y'all, he was just doing me so dirty. Like, he was just doing me so dirty. He had a girlfriend. My mom ended up moving to Ohio. So I went to go move to Ohio with my mom, Toledo. That's where I had my son at. But, so yeah. So I'm pregnant by this man that's just dogging me. I got pregnant at like 18 years old, whatever. So, y'all know the stepdad, he used to call me telling me all the information. Like, he just used to be like, yeah, he over here with a girl right now. And I'm all the way in a whole nother state. So that shit used to hurt my feelings. I'm pregnant. You know, this man not answering the phone for me. He don't give a fuck. He like, they got a baby on the way. He just used to tell me so much. So I wanted to come back to Minnesota so bad because I'm like,
how you know he wasn't lying, knowing that he just wanted to coach? See, that'd be your problem. Y'all just believe in anything. Now, if he was doing it, so what? Not giving him the green flag. Shouldn't be doing it. But how you know that nigga ain't lying just to get you, you know what I'm saying, just getting you between your legs? Y'all be too naive, man. I'm gonna tell y'all.
Why? You know, I was just young and dumb. I'm like, that's probably why this bitch got him, because, you know, I used to argue with the girl so bad, so bad. But I'm like, that's probably why she got him, because I'm out of state. If I come back, I know I'm going to get him, but I don't have nowhere to go if I go to Minnesota. That's why I be saying I don't have family here, because my family is not from here. I came up here because, yeah. So the stepdad, he a grown-ass man. He like, you could come stay with me, you and your son. Y'all come stay with me, whatever. I'll get you a ticket up here. So I initially came here to, like, you know, kind of work things out with my first baby dad. So yeah, y'all, I come to Minnesota, come stay with this man. He stayed, cause he was familiar. I knew him. It wasn't like a real stranger. And at the time, y'all, We was talking on the phone damn near every day. He was telling
Trifling.
me so much.
Scandalous.
And whole time I'm really thinking he being like a father figure to me. Whole time he was
What?
preying on me. But whatever.
been
So
preying
we,
on you.
I come to Minnesota, and at the time I had a friend because they ended up sleeping with each other, whatever. Me and this girl was friends for a long time. And me and her friends on TikTok. So if you see this video, I'm not being messy. I'm just telling my story. So don't jump in my comment section with that shit.
And the sad part is y'all be like, men is the problem. Men ain't the problem. Yes, men got dog way tendencies. Yes, for sure. Men got horny dog tendencies. Yes, they do. But if you had to open your eyes from when you were 16 years old, you'd have seen this shit coming. You would have seen this shit coming. The man just a horn dog. He got issues. Yes, he do, for sure. But you from 16 to 18, from 18 to however old you was when shit happened, you couldn't tell? Come on.
But
Come on.
so we go to this man's house. He gives my friend, her own room, and he give me his room. And he come in the room, and I'm like, where am I sleeping? He like, right here, I'll sleep. He had a California king size bed. He like, I'll sleep on the couch, but he had other people staying with him. But at the end of the night, he came in the room. Y'all, it was just like, before I get back into the story, please keep y'all, I see y'all comments, please keep y'all disrespect to a minimum. Like,
yeah, you're just smart. I'm sorry.
Some
That
of
is
y'all
what it is.
crazy talking about, so my first baby dad is related to my child. How?
Yeah.
I didn't say his biological dad. And him and the mom wasn't even married. They was just dating. So technically it really wasn't his stepdad, but I just say stepdad because my first baby dad called him dad. So okay, so
yo, bro, what,
yeah, so
son?
I'm in the bed with this man. We didn't do nothing. We didn't even talk. I'm not even gonna lie. I was creeped out. I was very creeped out because I'm like, I did not come all the way to Minnesota to share rooms with this man. We didn't even talk to each other. Nothing. Like, I'm telling y'all, it was nothing. So my first baby dad ended up finding out. I'm back in Minnesota. I told him, I'm like, what's up? Let's link up. Mind y'all, he never met his son because he thought I was in a whole other state. He wasn't coming to Ohio. So, my son, like 5 months at this point. He met his son at 5 months. So we finally link up. He fell in love with my baby. He fell back in love with me. He left his girlfriend just like that. But mind y'all, me and him was dating since we was like 15 or whatever, 16. And then when I moved away, he got a girlfriend. But when I was in Ohio, we did have a long distance relationship. But y'all know how it is. It's kind of hard to have a long distance relationship. But when I ended up pregnant, we call ourselves just being together off and on. It was just a whole lot. Like, this was like my first love. But that's how me and the stepdad had built this relationship because he used to call me and tell me everything my baby dad used to do and say about me. He'll be like, video call me, I'm finna show you he with this girl right now, and he'll be putting them on the camera and stuff, and that shit was really hurting my feelings, y'all, so bad, because me and him caught ourselves doing a long distance relationship shit. But so y'all listen, this where it get juicy at, right? So I tell my baby dad, like, ask your mom, can I stay with you? So we can try to work our, get our own apartment, get some jobs and stuff like that. You feel me? So he was like, all right, bet. But my Dukes wasn't having it. She wasn't having it. She like, ain't nobody finna stay with me. She was done. She was even done with her kids. She was done. She like, everybody gotta move the fuck around. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. She was a good ass grandma. She did pass away. So I'm not gonna disrespect his mom. We did have our ups and downs through this whole situation. But one thing I can always say, she was a good grandma. This is where it get real juicy at. So I'm sitting at a house. You know what I'm saying? We eating. So I'm feeling like, okay, my baby dad, like, talk to her, maybe, whatever. So, next thing you know, she like, yeah, my man finna come over, so, we gonna have to move around and stuff like that. So why is a knock on the door? Mind y'all, the person that I'm staying with, my second baby dad, who is now my second baby dad, he was blowing up my phone, like, where you at? What time you coming home? Oh, you with him? So I'm just like, it was giving off. I didn't know he liked me, y'all. I'm talking about
That's
in person,
cat,
we didn't
bro.
really talk. So I didn't know he liked me for real. So, he blowing up my phone, whatever. Next thing you know, he knocking on the door. And he walk in, and he was like, what's up? I look at him, I'm like, oh, this is weird. Then he go say, what's up, JoJo, to my son, give him a 5. My son already familiar with his face, so he, hey, whatever. So, my baby. So I guess it's a man instinct to know when something ain't right or something off. His mama didn't really, put 2 and 2 together, but he like, how you know my son's name? He like, oh, I'm friends with her on Facebook and shit like that. So my baby dad take his crybaby ass in the room and start lurking on my page and see that the man start loving all my pictures and, you know, stuff like that, whatever. So as we in the house, he's texting me like, what's going on with y'all two? I'm like, what you mean what's going on with us two? Like, so my first baby dad was just basically trying to put two and two together. Like, I feel like y'all got something going on because, you know, y'all friends on Facebook. He be commenting on your status. But I was sensing that dude liked me, my second baby dad. I was sensing that, you know, I'm like, okay, I think he do kind of like me. I wasn't dumb, but it was something telling me like, no, I don't think so because I don't think he'll, you know, cross them lines or whatever the case may be. So I'm just gonna jump right in it. If y'all haven't seen the previous videos, you're just gonna have to watch the previous videos. You don't want to start here because I'm just gonna get into how we started actually fucking around. So boom, my baby dad found out. My first baby dad found out it was a connection between me.
Women is scandalous, bro. I ain't even gonna sit up here and cap to you, son. I ain't even gonna sit up here and try to play victim, woman. When I say women, I'm talking about women that do shit that like this. That's it. If the shoe fit, wear it. If it don't, pass it on to the next bitch. You know what I'm saying? Or to the next female. But women are scandalous. You understand what I'm saying? You gonna try to sit up here and say how this man was preying on you since he was 16. Oh, you need a real man. I don't give a shit how old you are, what age number, anything. Ladies, if a man, and y'all know this already, if a man look at you and got the nerve to say you deserve better, he wants to give you better. He wants to give you better. You understand? Ain't no beating around the bush. Ain't no sugarcoating shit. He wants to be the man to give you better. Then the fact that you moved out of the crib, moved out of the state, came back and lived with the nigga, yeah, no. You was asking for some kind of problems. Then if you want to call the nigga a crybaby, because he had to know how you was moving. You understand? As to why and I'm not gonna give an excuse for it. At the end of the day, if you agreed to having a long distance relationship, it should have been that. You gonna get a girlfriend, you was dead wrong. The father-in-law or the stepdad, whatever the case may be, trying to rat on him and whatnot, dead wrong. That's his problem, their problem. Mind your goddamn business. Use a hoe for even snitching on him. But still, you in the wrong for having a girl if you know you had a long distance relationship going on. Bottom line. But for you to come to stay with his stepdad and then have his kid in his stepdad's house, you're dead wrong. Another man's crib, you're dead wrong. You're dead wrong. I'm sorry. It's no beating around that. He's wrong for doing what he's doing, yes. But for you to bring your kid and you in his stepfather's house, you wrong for that. I'm sorry. He ain't no crybaby, bro. You wildin'. You put yourself in a predicament you didn't have to be in. You shouldn't have been in that predicament in the first place. I'm not gonna lie to you. So you're scandalous. I'm sorry.
And his stepdad, obviously y'all was living with him. The man was my friend on Facebook. He used to comment on my status, love my pictures, and you know, I was friends with my baby dad, my first baby dad as well. So he kind of put two and two together and figured out. And I used to tell my second baby dad, who is now my second baby dad, but at the time wasn't. I used to tell him like, don't comment on my statuses, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But he wanted him to know. He wanted him to know something. Like he was just. Okay,
and you
y'all,
fell
even
for
though
it.
I was staying with the stepdad, he, in person, he could not say nothing. Like, we did not talk. He just used to text me all the time. So, boom, I'm finna get into how he started liking me. But, so, yeah,
He
when
been
my first
like you.
baby
We
dad
talking
found
about
out, he
since
just
part
started
one.
doing me bogus. Like, he always have done me bogus. He always cheated on me. He disclaimed my son. It was just, y'all, ooh, all the way around, he's just a horrible person, my first baby dad. That's why I don't talk about him. I don't, you know. So for those of y'all asking, you know, I know the first baby dad must be hurt and this, that, and the other. Yeah, he was. For sure he was. But y'all don't know how bad that man hurted me. And to not be there for your child, like, even when he found out that I'm staying with his stepdad, you feel me? We had an argument. I'm like, you not giving me a place to stay. You know what I'm saying? I came up here for you to have a relationship with your son. So let's try to work towards getting our own shit, get a job, something.
Bullshit.
You know?
Bullshit. And I don't know if you're giving out full details of the story or not, but bullshit. You understand? Because you came and you said word for word. You had nowhere to go. And like you said, he ain't had nowhere to go. So how he gonna offer you a place to stay? He ain't got nowhere to go. But you want to bring your fast ass back to his hometown or back to the same state so you stay with the stepdad. Don't put that on him. Don't put that on him. Now, yes, he's wrong for having a kid. Yes, he's wrong for not taking care of responsibility as a man. Yes, he is. But I'm not going to want to take care of my kid, or I'm not going to say me, but I can understand why a man don't want to take care of a kid after my girl then got my kid in my stepfather's house. He's liking on my joint pictures or commenting on all shit. What y'all got going on here? So you leave me, cool. You hurt, granted. And you gonna go sleep with my step pops? Steal my step pops? Did I give you the green light? Hell no. You wildin'.
He was just like,
hell
fuck
no.
You know, fuck that baby, all type of shit. So, okay.
He hurt too.
So, you know, at this time, I'm still...
I don't care. Any man would have been hurt. I'm sorry. Any man would have been hurt. Females too. Females too. You find out I get you pregnant, another girl pregnant at the same time, you gonna be hurt. But you can go see. Yeah, no, I don't care. I'm sorry.
After me and my baby
Call
dad,
me
my
toxic.
first baby
I
dad
don't
get
care.
into it. So I tell him, like, he found out, he know that I'm staying here. So he like, okay, well, whatever, fuck him. He ain't helping you. I'm finna help you get your own crib and this, that, and the other. So I'm like, okay. So I'm truly thinking he was gonna help me. But y'all still remember, at this time, I am still staying in his house. And I was, you know, we still share rooms. But we never did nothing, never. So I'm finna skip to how we got into doing stuff and being together. But let me just clarify something, because I see that I said 18 years old. I was 19. I got pregnant at 18. I had my son at 19. I started messing with my second baby dad when I was 19. For those of y'all in the comments talking about why did my mom let me come to Minnesota
That ass.
with a man, whatever, woo. First of all, she didn't know what I was doing. But at this point, I'm fucking grown. I'm 19 years old with a kid. And I don't know about y'all. I didn't get raised by fucking Sally and Sarah. I got raised by Yolanda Bounds, a real hood bitch from Cabrini Green. And my mom passed away 2 years ago. So please keep my mom out these motherfucking comments, because she was a good mom. She wouldn't have stopped me from coming somewhere when I'm already grown, you know? So I don't know. Maybe y'all parents don't let y'all leave at 18 or whatever.
Keep your shit off the internet. You ain't got
her doors
nothing
was
to say.
always open, but, you know, she wasn't going to stop me. So let's just did that right there. So the stepdad used to go to work every day from 8 to 4. And like I said, y'all, we used to
I promise
always...
you, if you had some good structure in the house, she would have stopped your black ass. I promise you that much. Because I know for a goddamn sure, if my mama told me not to leave the house, I'm not leaving that goddamn house. Grandma too. Auntie and uncles too. Walk out that door. Walk out that door. Or even touch that goddamn door. I promise you I'll just turn around and go back in my room. But you ain't had no structure, so that's why they talking shit on the internet. It is what it is. Keep your shit off the internet, nobody got nothing to say about it.
Just text each other, but it wasn't really about nothing. So he had bought me some hair, and I had did my hair, and then I think I had went to one of his family functions, and this is how it started. His family asked who I was, and he introduced me as his girlfriend.
Why you going
his
there?
girlfriend, so I was kind of shocked as fuck. Like, you know, he was like, they wouldn't understand the situation, so I'm just gonna say, you know, such and such. So I'm like, okay. So as I'm sitting there, we at his family house, he's texting me like, I see you smiling, talking to my family. I haven't seen you smile since you've been around, and da-da-da. He was like, how would it feel if I really made you mine, or something like that. Y'all, I'm talking about, I'm sitting right across from him, so I can't act like I'm not seeing the message, but I was honestly like, you know, I was like, I was so scared. Like, I was creeped out. I was just like, oh my God, this not right.
You was happy.
Y'all, I was just...
Scandalous.
So I replied to the message. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I just basically was like, yeah, you know, that'll be great, whatever. So we ended up getting back to the house. I'm like, my back hurt. Y'all know he gave me a massage.
Yo, bro, I know how this shit goes, son. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yo, bro, you scandalous, my nigga. I don't care. You was scandalous. Open like a goddamn door. You understand? Open. Like the goddamn sea. You was wild and you was scandalous as hell. I don't care. Say whatever y'all want. You was scandalous as hell.
At the ending.
That's crazy.
And, and I ain't gonna lie. You know, when we did that, I'm like, damn, this what a grown man feel like. So I became his girl, and we was in a relationship for 2 years. Corn dog. So anywho, after we done did what we did, I guess we was dating. So, you know, he was texting me the next day like, oh my God, like last night was just so amazing. And I ain't gonna lie, I was feeling the same way. I'm like, yeah. But y'all, I still didn't like him. Like, if y'all get what I'm saying.
Yo,
so,
bro,
he
what, son?
So a lot of people from my hometown is probably just now hearing about this, because I've never posted my second baby dad ever. First of all, I was ashamed.
You embarrassed?
He way older
Cornball?
than me. And then a lot of people didn't.
How old is he? I want to hear this.
First baby dad mom, but you know, it's just, I don't know. So I wasn't trying to be on social media with this man, but we was together in real life. But I did kind of grow to like him. So boom, how did the
my nigga? You was You was the grandmother's. You fucked the grandmother's boyfriend, right? You fucked your boyfriend's stepdaddy, right? I don't know how old this man is, but if he fucking grandma, he gotta be up there in age. You understand what I'm saying? You just fast, man. You just fast, man. You have no self-control over that punani. And you was wild in the streets, bro. I don't care. Yo, bro, I don't like violating women. You understand? That's why I saw this video on this say something wrong with y'all. But you was just scandalous of scandalous. Your name need to be scandalous. You understand? Your name need to be scandalous. That's some wild shit, boy. I started to like him. Yeah, you be embarrassed. You just fucked up the whole damn family tree. Saying? With a kid and all that. Yeah, how you supposed to be embarrassed? Boundaries, you crossed them, you... Man.
So, first let me get into my first baby dad.
Wildin', boy.
I had wrote him one day, like, can you get my son whatever? Why this man had his bitch write me back? Like, just, like, sassy. So me and her arguing, so I tell him, like, so I couldn't wait to throw it in his face because he just literally let a motherfucker take his phone, argue with me, and saying he can't get his son. Y'all, she was so jealous of my son, but whatever. So, she made him say this ain't his baby. Well, she didn't make him say it because technically, you know, can't make a motherfucker do nothing, but whatever. So, I couldn't wait to throw it in his face. He told me and her talking about fighting and all this, that, and the other. I'm like, you know what? You can fight my man, your stepdad. He what? Yeah. All the shit that you thought, yeah. Now we really doing it. So, you know, he blocked me. Block. So I reach out to his mom. I'm like, you know, your son weak. Like, you need to, like, you know, she don't come to me with that shit. They ain't got shit to do with me.
Straight up.
You know, which it didn't. But, you know, this your son. But, y'all, I'm not even going to do too much on the mom because she did pass away, but I'm just really telling the story. So, how she found out, I threw it in her face, too. So, you know, she kind of got on my ass. I ain't going to lie. His mom is, she was YT, a YT woman. And, but she had a mouth on her. So, you know, she treated my ass. So, I'm like, you know, what? That's why I'm... So, her reaction was just like, wow, she wrote him. Like, she wrote him. And he gave me the phone and showed me, like... Yeah, so I wrote her back, like, don't write my man. And she blocked him. Y'all, that was just crazy to me.
That shit funny, son.
But, she was a good grandma. Like, she really was a good grandma. The family dynamic was weird when I first started bringing my son around. I was a little, like, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little embarrassed. I was a little ashamed, like, to go around. Because I'm like, oh, wow, I just did some dirty-ass shit. He used to drop me off over there. But he used to text my phone like crazy, like, what is you doing? But I'm not gonna lie, my second baby dad really, like, was, like, obsessed with me. Like, it was, like, crazy obsessed. Like, y'all, it got crazy. Like, he started abusing me.
How you I ain't don't listen, man. I ain't listen, man. I ain't for the female abuse. I ain't for it. Don't pretend I'm no girl. You understand what I'm saying? But you need your ass what, boy? I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry. Yo, bro, listen, I understand motherfuckers get hurt all the time, left and right from relationship shit all the time. Kids, girls, no, I get it. I get it completely. But you is on some Wild West kind of bullshit. Country bullshit, down south, cousins and sisters and whatnot shit. You understand? You was wildin', bro. Then you had a kid by the nigga. So what is they? Step brother, daddies, and brothers? Nigga, yo, bro, what? Yo, bro, this shit is still, listen, man. Every man out there stay away from this girl's ass right here. You understand? Stay away from her. I don't care what she change, what she do different. Stay away from this girl right here. She will fuck your mama's boyfriend. You understand what I'm saying? Stay away from that ass. She probably fuck your brother. You understand? Keep her ass away. Stay away from her 100 feet. She is dangerous. Top of the line, scandalous. Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, son. Like I said, I ain't for the ass whooping. But you...
Get back with him, he had a roommate, and it was his sister and her boyfriend.
Hold on.
So, you know, like, oh wow, I just did some dirty ass shit. He used to drop me off over there, but he used to text my phone like crazy, like, what is you doing? But I'm not gonna lie, my second baby dad really, like, was, like, obsessed with me. Like, it was, like, crazy obsessed. Like, y'all, it got crazy. Like, he started abusing me. So then, to get into the get back with him, he had a roommate, and it was his sister and her boyfriend stayed with us.
I'm losing it right now. I'm sorry, I'm
Bringing
losing
my son
it.
around, I was a little like, I ain't gonna, baby dad really like was like obsessed with me. Like, it was like crazy obsessed. Like, y'all, it got crazy. Like, he started abusing me. So then to get into the get back with him, he had a roommate, and it was his sister and her boyfriend stayed with us. And so, you know, so once me and my baby dad relationship ended, I started dating the sister boyfriend. So God,
you can't go out and find your own goddamn man, son. Huh? You can't go out in this goddamn big ass world and find your own man. And I'm sure all of those smuts in your comments, yeah, girl, yeah, oh yeah. All the sexy red lovers and lotto lovers and all that is in your shits, yeah, boosting you on. I hope they frying your ass in the comments, man. And I don't like bullying, but I hope they frying your ass, cause you was wildin'. Yo, bro.
So,
this is a story,
like I said,
boy.
we all stayed in the same house. I was living with my baby dad, and then his sister and her boyfriend, which is the brother-in-law, was roommates. During that time of me staying with my baby dad and being roommates with them, it wasn't too much encounter with the brother-in-law. Like, so for anybody that think I'm just all super snaked out, no,
you is.
we rarely even talk to each
I don't
other.
care.
We
You
saw
is.
each other occasionally. Like, I'm telling y'all, my baby dad was so weird. It was like real R. Kelly type shit. Like, he had me trapped in the room. Like, he used to do the weirdest shit. And I really don't even want to get into all that because I'll just give a little bit. So y'all know how I said my baby dad was obsessed with me. So like I said, he was like really like, I don't know, it was very controlling is the word. He used to go through my phone. He broke about 2 of my phones. I'm talking about snap them in half. Like, crazy. Like, anything I used to, like, if I'm texting on the phone, I'm texting somebody or I'm replying to a comment, he'll bend my fingers back. He used to just be crazy. Ugh. So towards the end of our relationship, it got real like abusive because he saw that I was finna move around. Like, I'm finna move around. So yeah, me, the brother, him, and the sister used to go on. We went on like a couple double dates before, but like I said, I really never talked to the man like that. Never even really looked at him like that. But yeah, so boom, this one night, my baby dad get a phone call to say that I had got approved for my crib, and he was like, why would you do that? How did this happen? If you're moving, you could get the fuck out of my house. Because mind y'all, I told y'all, I had came up to Minnesota. I was homeless. You know, I didn't have no family up here. So I stayed with him, who I thought was going. So I finally, at 20 years old, get approved for this crib. Like a year later. But I had to sneak and do it without him knowing. But he ended up finding out. So he was trying to put me out that night. Like, he was like, get out. Get the fuck out of my house. And I'm like, where am I gonna go? You know, we arguing
Figure
about
that shit out.
And he just
moving
started
around.
His hands on me. So the brother-in-law right there, he just like get up and go in the room. Like, you ain't gonna help me? Y'all, at the time I was 20 years old. I didn't have no family, barely had friends. So I'm not gonna lie, the younger me was scared. Like, I was scared. So, you know, he did, you know, he ended up going to jail. They took pictures of my face, you know, so I had to end up leaving the house. So that night, you know, the brother-in-law and the sister walked back in the house, and then my baby dad other sister come to the house. Y'all, they was on they bully with me. And I'm not gonna lie, like I said, the younger me, I was scared. I'm like, I know I can't beat all 3 of them up. Plus, it's a man. Like, you know, so they was talking shit to me, and I was just getting my stuff and leaving out the house. I'm not gonna lie, I was talking a little shit back, but now that I think about it, y'all was bullying the younger me. Bring that shit back, bitch. But no, I'm kind of cool with the sister that came in the house, but still, bitch, you tried to bully me. Now I'm ended up moving in my crib and shit like that, and I think a year later or so, the brother-in-law reached out to me on Facebook. He added me on Facebook, and he started liking all my pictures. So, you know, I checked my inbox. He say, damn, girl, you still fine as hell. I'm sitting here looking like, ain't this the same man that didn't help me? Yeah. But whatever. I say thank you, and I accept the compliment. I think I made a status one night, like, who can I pull up on? I'm bored, whatever. Will he like it? So I'm like, I don't owe my baby dad no loyalty. That man used to abuse me. You know, it was a restraining order. So I'm like, this can't be a setup. So I ended up linking with him, and we talked all night, y'all. I think I was like drunk. I was lit. We talked all night, and it was like love at first sight. I ain't even gonna lie. Ugh. So to answer y'all questions, no, it was never about the looks with any one of them. Never.
You just want your shit
So
crap.
yeah, we started dating, whatever. Yeah, my baby dad found out he was hot. I'm talking about so hot. Like, y'all, he was hot. So me and the brother-in-law dating.
That's
and no, he
karma
was
for that
not
ass.
with his sister no longer at that point. And I see a lot of y'all asking me about was my son, grandma, and my baby dad, my second baby dad, talking or still together? No, they was not. So I don't just be talking to people, man. Like, I hope that's not what y'all getting from this.
I'm sure there's more to the story, but that was enough for me to hear. You understand? You are scandalous. Top of the charts, 110%. First, you get a kid by the first baby father at 18, 16, no, 17, 18. Then you start dating the grandmother's, his mother's boyfriend. Move in with him, get pregnant by him. Stay with him for 2 years. Then you start dating his sister's boyfriend. You're scandalous, man. You're scandalous. All I can say is, fellas, if you see her face, run. That's all I can say. I'm glad you put the shit on the internet, so now we know who the hell to stay away from. Not me, but those out there looking for people to date. Stay the hell away from her. You know what I'm saying? She's wild. Loose change. Spare change. You know what I'm saying? Salvation Army clothes. You know what I'm saying? Doorknob. Everybody get a turn. You understand? Stay away from her. This is why you gotta be careful who you bring your peoples around. Your girl, whoever the case may be careful, bro. You bring some fire home, everybody and their mother won't look at it. You'll never know. Stepdaddy, brother-in-law, cousin, you just never know. Be careful. Thank God none of these people are bloodline related. That's the only good part. But still, they close enough to be family. So you got it. Smutty. I'm not gonna call you no names, but scandalous is just leave it at that. You understand? You're bugging. I have a genuine question, right? For all the females out there watching this, right? How do you expect a man, right, to want to be in their son's life, knowing that you just did some scandalous shit like that? I gotta come see my son, knowing that my stepdad, or was my stepdad, is now my son's stepdad. Bro, what? How do you expect a man to do that? Now, you shouldn't have put yourself in a predicament in the first place for the guys. Absolutely. Yes, you are dead wrong. But for females, y'all be running around, use a deadbeat. How am I a deadbeat? I don't want to be in that situation. I don't even want to see you. If I see him, I smack the shit out you. You just across the board wild, and I'm like, so I have nothing else to say about it, bro. But you're just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And then it be them, these, that be on the internet. Man, ain't shit, this, that, and the third. Why you out y'all doing this? Having sex with brother-in-laws and stepdaddies. Bro, you're wildin'. You're wildin'. Any man that got a kid with you, run. And I feel bad for the boys you got, because you're wildin'. Terrible role model for a mother. Absolutely terrible. And it ain't got no good role model as a father, so they're gonna grow up fucked up, guaranteed. This shit is insane. This story altogether is outrageous insane. Outrageous insane. Listen, fellas, be careful who you have kids with. Be careful who you sleeping with. Bring them in your crib. Bring them around your family. Be careful. Females, be careful who you have kids with as well. You know what I'm saying? Some men ain't going for it. Some men ain't strong enough to deal with it. And it's sad truth. But I just don't see how a man want to put himself in that predicament. But it is what it is. Some men have kids and just don't take no responsibility or accountability for their actions. So it is what it is. Be careful who you have kids with. Good luck on y'all whole family endeavors, because y'all got a lot of shit going on. And I really feel bad for them kids. I wish them the best of luck growing up, because they don't have good role models. And I hope somebody out there was willing to take them in and, show them better way of life, because you clearly can't do it. And their baby fathers definitely ain't going to do it. So I wish everybody's situation the best of luck. You're scandalous. And all my fellas out there, stay with women like her. And that's that. That's the end of the video. So like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. You guys let me know about this video, and until next time, I'll see y'all.